The meaning of the movie author Orpheus to read for minutes published 29.05. 2020 updated 29.05. 2020 The movie, You Were Never Here, is definitely a high-quality movie with a complex intricate plot. The picture is filled with riddles and mysteries, many of which are in the soul of the actors. This film with a deep psychological content, the main idea of which is not so easy to realize. The movie, You Were Never Here, received many positive reviews from film critics and prestigious awards. Let's try to find the hidden meaning of the picture. What did this work so hooked the audience? The meaning of the movie, You Were Never Here, from the first frames of the film it becomes clear that the director Lynn Ramsay began with the audience a subtle psychological game. The trademark emphasis of the creator of the tape is flawless. It can be seen that special attention in the movie is paid to the inner state of the actors. The director tried to show not only the actions of the characters, but also their motives. The meaning of the movie, You Were Never Here, is to show the depth of the ambiguity of the psychological portrait of the characters. The storyline, at first glance, does not seem unique and intriguing. It's pretty straightforward. Loner Joe is a hired hand. The character's duties include saving children from the actions of pedophiles. But suddenly the logical chain is broken. The viewer begins to wonder about Joe's past life. Why did the hero choose a difficult path? Some of the character's actions are very ambiguous. In his behavior, anxieties, doubts and inability to bring what he started to the end were noticed. What motives are guided by Joe? Questions are too many. But each viewer independently analyzes the situation, finds clues and interprets the events shown. Joe is at the center of the narrative. The character is caught between two fires. Cruelty, violence, pain are too fresh in his memory. Memories of the past poison his existence. In front of his eyes again and again appears tyrant father, who from an early age mocked the hero. War and service also made a significant imprint on the further life of Joe. He came face to face with violence and knows from within its nature. The character is sure that the world around him is hopeless. There is not even a gap for a happy, filled with bright events of the future. Therefore, Joe does not hold on to this world. The state of hopelessness, indifference on the part of others, makes the hero believe that he was never here. All events occur as if not with him. A recurring phrase throughout the movie is, "What are we doing?" The character simply does not see the meaning of his existence. He is tired of misunderstanding, mistrust, injustice. In his soul there is just a storm of emotions, which the hero tries to hide. He is psychologically lost, unstable. The countdown of numbers only confirms this version. It is too difficult for the hero to restore psychological balance and come to inner harmony. The atmosphere of the movie, You Were Never Here, suggests that the character is doomed to a miserable existence. The sad outcome cannot be changed. A few steps and the hero will reach one, after which there will be an inner emptiness. Joe is in despair. But in the life of the character there were not only sad events, which he dreams of getting rid of quickly. The hero many times wanted to cross the line and commit the irreparable. But something kept him from committing suicide. Or was it someone? His mom. The woman needed care. The character couldn't just abandon her, leave her to fend for herself. Later, Joe actually took custody of the girl whose story deeply affected him. Mom and this little heroine became an incentive for the hero to move on, no matter what. Being between two diverse worlds, Joe knows exactly where he should direct his inner energy. The meaning of the ending of the movie, You Were Never Here, metaphorical and unpredictable finale of the movie, You Were Never Here, makes every viewer think about many things. Strong staging, Brilliant performance of the cast and perfect music give a complete sense of presence. We realize that the hero is practically made up of problems. He has been through too much already. His faith and hope for a bright happy future are irrevocably lost. All our problems come from our childhood. This is the meaning of the ending of the movie, You Were Never Here. The character cannot free himself from the complexes that were instilled in him at an early age. He saw a lot of violence and cruelty. A close person did him a lot of pain. Now the character cannot trust anyone around him. Two opposite worlds that are connected by a thin thread. In the center is Joe, who is unable to take responsibility and make difficult decisions. His psyche is in a deplorable state. But over time, the hero realized that, despite all the problems and hardships, he has a purpose for which it is worth living. The character has gathered himself, his soul, in bits and pieces. He wants to regain inner strength and realize that each of us is the creator of his happiness. Limitations are only in our head. The world is not as hopeless as Joe imagined. Admin.